Hi everybody, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, Your Touch of Magic. This is part of the October release for Simon Says stamps, so new products. The first one I'm going to work with here is this little 3x4 mini set, which is Yeti or Not. I've got a panel of the 100-pound Hammermill coverweight cardstock. I've got a little smooshy, shimmery panel that I did during Prop and Create the other day. And I'm going to use that, I think, for my background. I'm going to stamp and do some just really easy coloring with the Yeti. He's not terribly complicated. It should not be hard. I am going to use alcohol markers on this, I think is the direction I'm going. And my plan is to do him a couple of times just in case I need extras, because I am going to fussy cut him. And the same with the balloon. I don't think that would be too hard to fussy cut. Let's see what we got. I do have a waffle flower mat in here. I need to take it out and give it a really good cleaning. It's seen a lot of use lately, but so I'm still using my magnet. Because I plan to do alcohol markers, I'm going to use the Memento Tuxedo Black. This is wonderful for using alcohol markers. It won't bleed. Okay, well, I don't want the balloon black. First choice there. Let's not do that. So I'm just going to stamp the Yeti first. You will likely need a second one. New stamps, I didn't condition this, but rubbing it with your hands or a stamp conditioner will really help with getting a better impression the first time out. I will do that now with this one because it's a solid stamp. So you really want that to get a nice impression. What are we going to pull out of this? Thinking that blue. Let's try. I'm going to get the marine blue here, the Pawsitively Saturated. And I just want to isolate the blue. Isolate the balloon. There we go. One and done. Okay. I am going to color before I fussy cut, I think, just to simplify. I'm leaving that in here just in case I go outside the lines and want to make it crisp again. Okay, I've selected a few of my Ohuhu markers here. I have the Cool Gray 2, the Cool Gray also 2, but this is the 00. Their lettering system is weird. Cool Gray, the BG050. So these are the three that I'm going to use with him, I think. Again, coloring on camera is not something I tend to be really excellent at. Coloring is still something that I work at, and I struggle a little. So I will probably just speed through this with music, and we'll go from there. It's just... Okay, and now we will fussy cut. I am, again, this is not my best forte. You can do this two ways. You can cut right on the black line. I'm going to try and give it just a very thin white border. And also, the best tip I know of is to move your hand that's not cutting so that you can control the paper, not the scissors, I think is how that is supposed to go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just probably fast forward this part. is. That's not so bad. It's not perfection. It's really harder to do this so far away from me because I'm not wanting to, bring it close up to my face or away from the camera. And let me try the balloon. Another thing I find easier is to cut smaller pieces to hold, that you're not trying to maneuver a really big piece here. I think the idea that they stuck a balloon in here is very fun. I think it's really cute set, and no doubt I will order the dies when they are available. Okay, I'm not going to fib. This is hard to do. Fussy cutting is not my forte by any stretch. I know there are people who love it and bless their little crafty hearts. It is my eyesight at my age. It's not as good as it could be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut much closer here on this one. So they won't match that way now, but I can at least fill in the edges with a coordinating marker so that it's not so bad. I guess it's not terrible. As Gina would say, better than horrible. Alrighty. Next, I am going to use, it's an older product, but anything you like that's going to make a frame with this, when you're using a small image, bringing something in closer does make it a little easier. So I'm going to cut it with this. Okay, with that, I selected the part of the design that I liked, the nice muted colors. So that's the nice thing about a die like this, is you can pick the area that you want. And then do we want the balloon? I don't even know yet. Have a Yeti full day. Yeti or not. Thanks no much. Which one do we like? Let's chill. All right, in thinking through the process, I think I'm going to do the let's chill. I like that tucked in there. I think I have some twine that might be kind of cute for a balloon string. So I'm going to get that and see what we think. I have a little bit of black and white twine. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just need a little. Okay. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to poke a little hole right by his thumb and finger. Oh, maybe a pokey tool. Let's try a pokey tool. Little pokey tool. And a little, I got a sponge mat here so I can poke into that. And I'm going to feed this through. All right. So he'll go here. We'll put the balloon up at the top. And I'm going to pop him up and the balloon up so that the twine has some movement there. And then I'm going to stamp off to the side here. So let me do that part. Up in the corner. Okay, paper in the corner, kind of position him where I think he's going to go. I'm going to bring him down a little, get a little more balloon string out of this. That'll go up there. And then I think Let's Chill is going to kind of float in the betweens. I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair for this. It always guarantees you a good stamp. There we go. Give that a second to dry. It is a pigment ink, so it does need a moment. Okay, I have a regular top fold 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 A2 size card base. That's where I have to decide whether I want to put another layer in behind that or just let him kind of float on his own. Does it need another color behind it? Maybe it doesn't. I like the white. I like the big border. Okay, gonna get some foam and start putting things together here. First, now this panel is actually on a mixed media paper, so it's not as smooth. It gives it more texture in your finished product, which is kind of neat every now and then, especially for like a smushing technique. I think it works well. Now, a trick, T-square, and I can see that I'm not really fully straight here, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. That's the advantage of glue, although it will go quick if I don't hurry. Okay, just a little. Before I stick it fully down. Oh no, I went too far the other way, didn't I? It's so hard to get it exact. But you know, I always try to tell myself perfection is not required in anything, especially card making. All right, so that is down. Give that a moment. And some foam on him. And I've just got some low loft, I think they call it the Big Mama roll from Simon. Simon Says stamp. It's just a nice low loft, easy to use. Okay. Peel and stick. Critters are still something that I am challenged with when I get them as design projects or my own things that I buy because I think they're adorable. I really do struggle with, at times, I struggle with what's too much, what's too little. Oh, I think I like him there. Okay. Then let's decide, do we want the balloon to go off plane? Like it's, oh yes, I think way up there. What do we think? Ties the color, gives us a triangle because we've got the three things, the Yeti, the sentiment, and the balloon. So that's a good visual triangle. Let's do that. A little bit of foam. And that will also hold the string in place. So let's eyeball that and then cut. Here we go. Sorry. I'm still learning. Still, it is still a challenge for me to remember to keep things in the camera. One day I'll get it all down pat, I promise. It's still challenging. Okay, and then right there. And there we have it. One cute little quick card, little image, nice visual triangle, some fun colors, and I think that one is good. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try something like it. Find a small image that you're a little intimidated by, give it a go. Or if you're really comfortable with it, roll, have fun. I will link any of the products that I've used today in the description box below that I can find. I am an affiliate for Simon Says Stamp. I do receive these as part of their new release as an affiliate designer. So I do earn a commission when you use my links to shop, and I really do appreciate it when you do. It costs you no extra and it helps support my channel. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate that thumbs up. You can also hit the subscribe button. And if you have subscribed or you do subscribe, you can also ring the notification bell. That'll let you know the next time I'm going to post a video. Thank you for being here today. I hope you have a wonderful day and you have some time to craft. Take care. Bye.